I knew I was going to make money from a very young age.
I don't
To this day, I know that making money is never going to be a problem. Never. You know, it's really just having a lot of passion for what I do and knowing that I.
You've seen them everywhere. On TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts. They speak with power, confidence, and a perfect background track. They say things like, wake up earlier than everyone else. You fail because you're lazy. Time is money. Stop wasting it. It sounds inspiring at first. They hit you with quick wisdom, flashy visuals, and bold claims. But let's be honest. Who are they really? Most of them? They're not billionaires, not psychologists, not life coaches. They're content creators. They know the algorithm. They know how to package hope. And they know one thing. Your struggle is good for engagement. Motivation has become a product. Quick, addictive, easy to sell, like fast food for the soul, but it doesn't nourish. It doesn't explain the bigger picture, the system, the inequality, the fact that not everyone starts from the same place. Now, to be fair, motivation itself isn't the enemy, but when it's turned into viral content, it often loses empathy and feeds illusion. Because in the end, they don't always care if you succeed. They just want the views, the clicks, the shares. Real motivation doesn't scream at you. It whispers. It's found in small choices, the quiet decisions you make when no one's watching. So after seeing just how big of an impact motivational influencers have in the digital world today, it's clear there are many factors behind their success. But it's not just about luck or perfect timing. They've got strategies and approaches that allow them to inspire and motivate so many people. Curious about what those factors are? Let's dive in and discuss them further. Factors behind their success. 1. Consistency and content frequency. One of the key factors that make motivational influencers stay relevant and successful is their consistency in creating content. But it's not just about how often they post. It's also about the quality and value they offer. Successful influencers know that their audience follows them because they want something useful and want to get solutions to their problems. Consistent content doesn't just make them more discoverable, it also helps them build a loyal following that's always waiting for the next post. For example, some successful influencers post every day, whether it's motivational videos, life tips, or reflective thoughts. With the right frequency, the audience feels like they're never missing out. While platforms like Instagram and TikTok's algorithms also push their content to be seen more. 2. Understanding their audience and providing needed content. Successful influencers don't just create content for themselves. They truly understand who their audience is and what they need. They understand the struggles their followers face, like uncertainty in life, lack of motivation, or the desire to achieve certain goals. By understanding this, they're able to present content that's not just inspirational, but also actionable and practical. Their influence goes beyond motivational words and provides real solutions for overcoming challenges. Followers feel that these influencers have a deep understanding of their feelings and can offer real guidance that can be followed. 3. Creating visually appealing content. In a world full of visual competition, the ability to create visually appealing content is crucial. Successful influencers often have a consistent and recognizable visual brand. They don't just rely on words, but also use graphics, colors, and editing styles that grab attention. For example, they might use cool editing techniques to add dynamism to their videos, or eye-catching thumbnails that immediately spark curiosity. This is especially important on platforms with visual-based algorithms like TikTok and Instagram. With professional-looking and attractive content, followers are more likely to hit play or click on their posts, which boosts engagement and visibility. 4th, engagement with their audience. The success of an influencer heavily depends on how well they can build relationships with their audience. Engagement is not just about likes or shares, but about meaningful interactions. Successful influencers don't just create content and leave it at that. They actively engage with their followers, whether it's by replying to comments, doing live sessions, or hosting Q&A sessions. They often share personal experiences or deeper stories, making the audience feel like they are emotionally connected. When followers feel valued and heard, they are more likely to become loyal and even help spread the influencer's message to others. Collaborating with their audience to shape content, such as asking for ideas or feedback, is also an effective way to strengthen that connection. 5. Authenticity and self-confidence. Authenticity is a huge factor in the success of motivational influencers. Those who succeed are often very open and honest about their lives, including the challenges, failures, and struggles they've faced. Audiences appreciate this sincerity and openness as it makes them feel more connected. Authenticity also makes the influencer seem more human, reducing the sense that they're only trying to sell a product or image. They also show a strong sense of self-confidence, but with humility. Followers feel they can learn from these real-life experiences, not just empty advice. This makes the influencer more relatable, and audiences believe they can go through similar processes to achieve positive things in their own lives. 6. Smart marketing and collaboration. As their popularity grows, motivational influencers must also understand the importance of strategic marketing. They can expand their reach by collaborating with brands that align with their values. These collaborations not only introduce them to a larger audience, but also boost their credibility as leaders in the motivational space. In addition, influencers often collaborate with other influencers to expand their audience base and create engaging content together. This opens doors for endorsements or sponsorships from various brands, further increasing their influence. They know how to market themselves strategically, whether through organic or paid techniques. 7. Positive and inspiring messages. The core message of motivational influencers is to offer hope and encourage positive change. They strive to bring positive energy into people's lives through inspiring words, stories that spark motivation, and calls to keep pushing forward despite obstacles. Audiences feel that they can learn and become better by following the guidance and advice provided. With every piece of content they create, these influencers aim to instill self-confidence, motivation, and the desire to grow in their followers. Their messages often go beyond just words. They also offer practical steps that can be implemented to reach dreams and goals. 8. Strong and authentic. Storytelling. Storytelling is one of the most powerful tools used by motivational influencers. They know how to tell stories that resonate deeply with their audience, offering not just entertainment, but also an emotional impact. These influencers often share stories about their life journey, whether it's about failures, challenges, or triumphs they've experienced. These stories are highly relatable, allowing the audience to see that the influencer has also gone through tough times. Moreover, this authentic storytelling gives the audience the opportunity to learn and feel inspired to face their own struggles with a more positive outlook. This strong storytelling makes the audience feel more connected to the influencer and gives them confidence that they too can achieve great things, even from their lowest points. So from all the factors we've discussed today, there's a lot we can learn, right? Consistency, understanding your audience, and of course, authentic storytelling. These things don't just happen overnight, but there's something we can apply in our own lives as well. We all have the potential to be the best version of ourselves. And who knows, with the right strategies and approaches, we could make a positive impact on others too. Remember, success isn't just about how we achieve our goals, but also about how we influence and inspire the people around us. So stay motivated, keep going, and let's make an impact together.